I know you want it.
I hate to leave a CJ. I don't mind leaving a Commando. Sorry,
him,
Chief Sir Commando guys, but
I told him, I said,
Alright, today we're going to go rescue 4 Jeeps.
Nice.
3 CJs and a Commando. Waxahachie, Texas, which isn't too terribly far, 60, 65 miles.
Yeah.
Some really good stuff. Their Texas Jeeps are going to be solid. They're in a barn. They don't run. They don't drive. They don't do anything. But the stuff we're looking for. Before we start, I want to show you guys a really special CJ. Y'all guys are always running at 200 miles an hour like I am. Sometimes you don't stop to smell the roses. I've got one back there. Come check this out.
Cool.
So as you know, 76 to 86 are the best CJs.
Yeah.
76 being the first year. Historically is one of the hardest ones to find in nice low mileage original condition. Because people didn't keep them right off the bat, didn't really take care of them like a Ferrari or what have you. This is a really nice color. It's called Sienna, which is Renegade Orange. It's Renegade with gold stripes. This is original paint, 5,352 actual miles.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. Levi's Jeep, Levi's seats with the Levi's buttons.
Okay.
All original gauges, original radio. Look at the shift knob, look at the condition of the steering wheel. Levi's dash pad, of course, your Levi's sun visors. Just an amazing condition. Jack's still in the bag over here.
Wow.
Look in the wheel wells real quick at just how nice and crisp this Jeep is.
Oh, wow.
Is that not amazing, Alex?
I've never seen that.
I mean, this is like in the condition of like a classic car. Look in there, Dan.
I did. I looked at the other side. It's
Cool.
crazy.
Kidney beam wheels, which are factory. Of course, since you know it was a Renegade, it got the rocker moldings. And then it's just a base Jeep mechanically, but it is a 6-cylinder. No power steering, power brakes. Look at the condition of the motor, emissions
clean.
decal, all that stuff.
Wow.
Love the CJs. But we've had a lot of Coffee Walk viewers ask, why aren't you guys showing CJ rescues on camera? The answer is, I don't know why. It's my favorite thing to rescue when it's probably what we have the most of. There's over 100 of them here. Yes, we'll do a walk around here pretty soon showing you that close to 100 Jeeps.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go pick up 4 today, so grab your cup of joe and let's go. Well, we're here, but doesn't look like the driveway's big enough to get the big trailer in there. We're gonna try to figure that out. It's a good thing this is 4-wheel drive. Hopefully it's got an entrance down there. Right, Alex? All right. That was not an issue.
Good to meet you, sir.
You
Good
too.
to meet you.
This is James Autry.
Nice to meet you.
Zach on the camera.
yes, Zach?
Alex Bowling.
Of course. Good to meet you.
Is there another entrance back here?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
So,
Have you had something that big through there?
no,
No?
24 foot, 32, not that big. So, but they said he was a magician at driving it, and I'm like, yeah, but,
Well, we're going to try.
how are you?
Well, if there's not another entrance, we're
Well,
going to try.
I was going to say we can get them out there
We can.
and load them there.
It's a long ways to home one by one. Well, let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
We'll judge it from there. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Is this just still actually Waxahachie?
Yeah. So the Renegade, and of course the Scrambler.
Let's look at the Scrambler first.
in, whoever had it before swapped in a straight 6 GM motor.
Okay.
I pulled it out, set that in, because that was my goal, to put the 543 in it with fuel injection.
What's the serial number, Alex? See if it's 1C. It'll be B for 4-cylinder.
It has the a bell housing for a GM,
Make
for
sure it doesn't
GM.
fall on me.
That's why I went back with this rather than trying to go back with Mopar.
Yes, the one thing about having the 151 Iron Duke is you've got that bell housing that'll bolt up your Chevrolet bolt pattern, and you got the hydraulic clutch already.
1 JCB. Yeah.
Okay, which means, yeah, factory 4-cylinder. What's the color code? It should be, it looks like it's 1K.
And that's,
1J.
1J.
is that the maroon?
That's maroon.
Yes.
I think 1K is deep maroon metallic and 1J is maroon. So very similar, just to have the metallic in it. Where did this Jeep come from?
I bought it off a guy you probably might have known, Al Jordan. Used to be out
Okay.
of Samuel.
Yeah.
And he bought it off of a guy who is a doctor of theology, had a ranch somewhere.
So Al Jordan off of Samuels was a well-known Jeep guy forever.
He used to buy them in Colorado. He had connections. His daughter lived in Colorado, and he would have her searching the internet and everything up there, and he would search down here. And yeah.
And then he had a friend named Tom Allred, who's
Yes.
big in commercial real estate, that chased him for him.
Yes.
So both those guys are 20 years my senior, but after we got really heavy in this, I actually started buying them from them
Yeah. Al,
because we needed the inventory.
yeah, Al ended up getting cancer and passing. So,
Right.
and his business went away. So.
Yeah,
But I bought this
he had a U-Haul store too.
Yes. So that top's not bolted down before we get started, and I forget to tell you.
All right.
So yeah.
And then we've got an 85. Yep.
Now, when I bought this one, it was a gal from East Dallas. I was told about it by a buddy of mine who bought a Jeep and he needed a seat out of it. So he ended up buying the rear seat, which kind of is bad for this because it doesn't have the rear seat. But it had the original. I still have the original motor. That one's out of another 85. What was the lower end of the original was knocking, and so I got it for a pretty good price. And then a buddy of mine was stripping out. He had a Bronco that he was putting, like in his Jeep, he was putting a V8 with a Ford and Bronco axles in it. And so I got this motor from him out of an 85 CJ and put this in, and it was running when I parked it. And then I go to start it one time after maybe a year of not running it, and I go to put gas in the back, and the gas was coming out the tank. So it was rusted, but it was in a barn. It's always been kept in a barn when I had it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you hear those stories plenty. It was running when I parked it.
Yep. That's a 84 motor, but it probably did come out of an 85. 3V Sebring red, Alex's favorite color in a Jeep.
Yes, it is.
Power steering, power brakes. So you think it'll run? We put a gas tank in it?
Sir, it's how that goes with carburetors. And
That sounds
it's
like
a
a
Weber carburetor.
Sounds like a definite maybe. That's
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
All right. This was a Texas Jeep too, correct?
Actually,
It's got Texas on the inspection. But
Oh yes, but because I've had it running, I inspected it and registered it.
Okay.
But it had a sticker on the back from somewhere in Colorado.
Okay.
I forget the name of the town.
Colorado Jeeps are usually pretty good.
Yeah. Well, this one is because there's no rust, but I don't think I left it on there. I'm gonna take it off.
So these seats that are in here are incorrect, but it's gonna make Kevin happy.
Yeah, we need them.
Actually have a base CJ.
Mark CJ?
Yeah, these are out of a base Jeep.
Yeah.
So these aren't correct for this Jeep, but T176 Dana 300 AC,
Power steering, power brake.
a good option Jeep.
Yep. Yep.
Hard top, hard doors.
I think I painted the hard top when I got it.
It's like original paint on the Jeep.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and then you've got a third one that's a major project.
Yeah, this one when I bought it, it came from the guy's gear lease. It had 35-inch mud tires on it, so that's probably why the rear end's leaking in it. I downsized these. It had a Chevrolet 350, couple hump heads, you know, a good little motor, turnout mufflers. I drove it like that for like 3 or 4 years, back and forth to work in Dallas. In the wintertime, there was no vents or no defoggers. Wipers worked with a bikini top on it and soft doors only. Wintertime, 30 degrees, whatever. I'm in my ski clothes going down the highway like an idiot. But anyways.
This was a Laredo.
Yes.
Look and see if the color code was P1, Alex.
You can see the firewall was cut, put the 350 in. I didn't do that, but whoever did it before. It looked like it was originally done right, but they let it go at the deer lease and it doesn't look good.
P1.
Actually, P1 Black Laredo. That would not be the one to cut up and do this with.
Right.
Oh well.
So,
Quarter's good.
yeah. Well, I replaced the back quarters myself, and you can see where that one was dented in the back where they backed it into something.
Did this winch come off one of the CJs?
No. But if you need that, you can have it.
Deal.
It's one of those old ones that are,
Yeah. So
you know what it is,
it's
right?
an 8274.
Yes.
Yeah. Gear reduction winch.
Yes.
I'll have to say it's the first time anybody ever gave me one of those, so I appreciate that.
I know that they're worth some money. And here's the deal: there's a piece broke off right there, but I have it in the barn. It's from somebody that welds aluminum.
We've got quite a few of those winches.
Do you?
Yeah. We kind of save them in case somebody wants one for a restoration.
Yeah. Well, did they put those on Jeeps or?
Yeah, it's factory.
I
mean, this one may not have come on a Jeep, but
Right.
it was a factory option.
Well, you can see I haven't used it, and I've had it for about 10 years. So
And then Commando.
this I bought from a paint and body shop. I think it was Hanson's or something in Dallas, and they had built a cage around it. I just bought it for parts, but I got it running. It was a straight 6 Chevrolet in it, which I don't know why they put a 6-cylinder in something that they wanted to put mud tires on and 35-inch mud tires and stuff like that. But Chevrolet, half-ton truck, 4-wheel drive axles, and I think this one's Lincoln locked.
Wow. Okay.
So just my guess, because looking at the build, it's not a high-end build. So, and it does, when you turned it, it chirped. So.
Sure. Are there any other Jeep parts around here?
Yes. Wagoneer front and rear axles.
Okay.
That's a Scout. These are off a 3/4 ton Scout. That's off a Suburban. But yeah, there's one, I think back in that corner. Is it a T5 over there with a 300, Dana 300?
Yeah.
I won't make you work,
Shit, I saw right there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Don't get dirty.
That's a good core piece, Alex. T5, 10-300.
And that's the one that came with that other motor that's in the Renegade.
Is that a T90, Alex?
That's out of a 1 ton or 3/4 ton Chevrolet
Oh, 456 then.
with a 205 transfer case. There's 2 of those over there. But those, I'm gonna probably keep those.
Yeah, those are pretty good transfer case.
I might put one in here.
Yeah.
If we could work something out on that. I told them in the beginning that I wanted to get rid of all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife came home and I told her what I did. And she goes, "You can't get rid of all those Jeeps." I said, "Yeah, I already made the deal." And she goes, "You need to keep one. The boy wants one. You need to keep one, blah, blah, blah." So we went back and forth, and I called your guy back and said, "Hey, what are the chances of me being able to keep this one?" And I said, with the understanding that I come up and buy some parts from y'all after when I get back in it.
That'd be a lot of parts.
Well, I understand that. I might not buy them all from you, but I could get a lot of stuff or some stuff from you. But
How much you keep that one?
no. That's more of a project. But there's, he said this one's a parts vehicle, and I thought,
it's good for parts.
I'm not sure what good parts are good on it because the axle leaks from it being bent, I guess. The tub's cut.
No, you'd be surprised. We use a lot of stuff off that. And for me, I think I'd be saving you a ton of money because if you built
I
that,
understand.
it'd be much cheaper to.
Go find another one.
Yes, sir.
Got 4 axles, a frame, setup.
Would you use the tub with a cut like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something
'Cause it's not rusty. So what we do is we send these and we either have them chemically stripped or dipped or completely blasted down. The problem is a lot of these tubs now are rusty, and just that's where it kills us in time. Putting the rear tail panels on and things like that is not a problem, but having to put all the floors in it and body mount braces and all that stuff, tough. And these quarter panels, the reproduction ones are not good. So let's just say we just use this quarter, we drill it all in the factory spot welds, pull the whole quarter off. You got your raised factory Jeep piece in there.
Right.
We can fix a Jeep that's hit on the side. This thing's gonna be tough to move. Do you have a forklift?
I have a tractor. A good sized tractor.
Second best thing, right?
Yes.
Well, what else are you selling besides these 4 Jeeps?
That's I figured all you'd be interested in, so that's all I got. Really, I mean, I got some old trucks and stuff, but that's what I moved on to is like the 71 in there, and then I got a 67 out in the side, and then I got an 85 GMC that I'm collecting parts for now.
Yeah, the truck market is really, really strong.
Yeah. I know you want it.
I hate to leave a CJ. I don't mind leaving a Commando.
I told
Sorry,
him,
Chief Sir Commando guys, but
I told him, I said, you know, if there's any way to do this, I'd love to be able to do that. If not, I understand because I already made the deal. But anyways, you'll find another one. I'm working them.
no, I mean if that's got sentimental attachment value to it, that's fine.
I'm working them, but it's not working.
But if you don't build it,
I know where you're at.
call me. I get first shot.
I'll bring it to you.
Deal?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and pay you what we discussed, even though you're taking that out of it.
Okay. Well.
Because you gave me the winch and the transmission.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's more than fair.
All right, let's get you paid and figure out how to get them out. Y'all need some help? So this fits behind the seat of the CJ7 in the back. Laredo wheel, original motor out of the 85 CJ7. And let's see what the date code is. It actually is an 85 date code. Could have been 84, so that Jeep over there is going to be a late build 85. And some really cool trinkets out here with the Jeep toolbox. So the entire rack right there, Jeep parts, windshield frame, which are original rust-free one's tough to find. But even small stuff like this, we always need in the restorations. A complete original jack, even the mount for the inside of the fender. So you got the jack and the lug wrench. Rear bumperettes. These shift boots that aren't ripped or torn, really, really nice. Just a cool find. And again, here's that Jeep toolbox.
Got you something.
There's the back seat that matches the front seats that are in the Renegade. Go ahead and just stick that in the back of the Renegade, Alex. I'll open the gate for you. You know what? I apologize to you guys out there for not showing Jeep rescues because we do it. You go get one at least once a week.
Yeah.
We need to do it more because we need every 76 to 86 Jeep we can find. And there's the 5th wheel. Outstanding. Put it in there with the seat.
I know they'll go to good use.
Saved we'll use.
I know they'll go to good use.
It will. We'll use it all.
James, you're bad luck.
It's gonna fall into the nothing's easy category. you want a lunch tray?
That deal. No, I'm good.
Yes, sir. Will be right there.
So we go through a lot of effort to save these Jeep parts. Why? Because we need them, especially in the restoration shop. When we show up back with some of these parts, they are some rare parts. Kevin, our service manager, general manager, and in charge of restoration is going to be thrilled. He'll actually be happy to put these up. A couple of these drive shafts are nice and they're rare. Again, a T5 transmission, one of the most desirable transmissions for late model CJ, Dana 300, Dana 20 transfer case, and a whole truckload of other stuff we just loaded. It's a good find. Again, pick shovels and dig the gold. Love it. 1985 Renegade original paint Sebring red.
So amazing.
I would like to rescue 200 more of those in my lifetime. Now let's go get the scramble.
Let's do it. Let's see a towel. A little
I can feel all the treads hitting the body off of 3 wheels. That one, and the right rear. So you think it's been sitting for a while?
yes, sir.
Thanks a ton for your time.
Thank you,
You're
sir.
one of the hardest working guys I've ever met.
I don't know about that.
No, I'm serious. Thank you so much for helping.
Yeah.
Being
Part of the
caretaker of
deal.
those Jeeps.
Yeah.
And last question, what is the best local home food? or your favorite restaurant that's local?
Butter and Grace, but you won't be able to park a trailer in there.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
So,
Well, you're welcome to go if you got time. If not, I understand.
Yeah, I got some business to tend to in town, but I need to get
Well,
to.
Steve, again, thanks for
Thank
being
you.
caretaker of those Jeeps.
Appreciate you, sir.
Call me if you don't do the black one.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to go to Butter and Grace because I like the name. What is your favorite thing on the menu?
Mine is on the sandwiches. I like the pot roast melts. That's my favorite. Here, the chicken fried chicken is really good. Now we have specials. You don't have one, but it's right here. We have shrimp Alfredo today, which is really good.
Is the chicken fried chicken prepared like chicken fried steak?
Yes, and it's hand battered. They do it all here, so it's not frozen or anything. It's fresh.
Okay. I'll go with your recommendation. I'll do chicken fried chicken.
Okay.
2 eggs over easy.
Okay.
Hash browns deep fried.
Deep fried. Okay.
And I'm good with the tea for now.
You want toast or biscuits with that?
Oh, wow, that's a choice. I want biscuits, but I'm kind of on a diet, so I think I'll do toast.
White, wheat, rye, raisin, sourdough.
You have raisin toast?
Yes.
Well, I'm in for that.
There you go.
It's like dessert with your meal.
There you go. Hey. And for you?
I want to do the catfish, the 4
4-piece, okay.
Yeah.
What 3 sides?
green beans,
Uh-huh.
fried okra, and a sweet.
Is there a choice for 6-piece catfish?
Huh?
No, but you can add
No,
fish to
just
it.
4. You want 6? You can have
Make
2
that,
of them.
yeah, make
Six.
it
You want to add
6.
2 pieces?
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
get-
I'm gonna try
don't
that
get
too.
2 of them.
And you said sweet potato?
Yes, ma'am.
Baked sweet potato? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And add 2 pieces. Okay.
I will do the chicken fried chicken
Okay.
with corn, mac and cheese. Do I get 2 or 3?
3.
I'll just do another side of mac and cheese.
Double mac. Okay. Beans and okra catfish.
Right here.
Oh, okra's a
Yum.
good
I
idea.
love okra.
There we go.
Look at that.
That looks
4-piece
amazing.
catfish. And 2 extra catfish.
Beautiful.
Right back.
I should have gotten that. Look at that thing. It does look good.
Well, that's what she recommended.
Man.
So we're at the restaurant.
Rolled mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
Double mac and cheese.
So we're at the restaurant that Steve recommended. I
Chicken fried
ordered what
chicken.
Yes.
the waitress recommended.
That's right.
And here we go. And turkey bacon melt and mac and cheese. And unsweet tea.
And a side of cream gravy.
A side of cream gravy.
That'd be
Any more
awesome.
hush puppies?
Yeah. I'll give you some.
Thank you.
Hush puppies. Did you really say hush puppies?
That's what they are.
I need some hush puppies, Daddy.
What are they?
You need somebody to hold on your hat too? Well, I have not had eggs over easy in over a month.
It's time.
This looks like a very good recommendation. Look at that. We'll wait for the cream gravy and we'll do the best bite right off the bat.
Gravy. And some
Beautiful
raisin
gravy
toast.
and raisin toast.
And
Lordy.
some more tea.
Thank
And those
you.
hush puppies will be out in just a minute, okay?
Thank you.
Anything
James,
else?
you can have some of these hush puppies right away. No,
Oh.
ma'am, it looks perfect.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't
All
want hush
right.
puppies. That's
Raisin toast. Eggs over easy. I'm going for the best bite right off the bat. Uh-oh, making a
That's
mess.
sweet potato. Oh, that's dangerous
Hang
good.
Look at that. Got a piece of chicken in there. A little bit of deep fried hash brown with ketchup taste. A little bit of gravy. That right there, gentlemen, is money. I can just tell. Outstanding. It's a good day so far.
Just is.
Wonderful day.
You guys full?
I'm stuffed.
Ooh, too much.
That was one of the better meals in a while.
Yeah.
And we have good meals.
That was a really good meal.
So it was recommended by Steve as the best home cooking in town. And I asked the waitress what the best food in the restaurant was, so I went with that. Chicken fried chicken, 2 eggs over easy, deep fried hash browns to top that off, raisin toast, and 2 catfish fillets.
How was the toast?
It was all great. Thank you guys for the effort today. See you back at the shop.
Let's go.
And we're back. Got two great CJs, an 81 Scrambler and an 85 Renegade. Tons of really good CJ parts.
Yeah.
So all in all, picks and shovels and digging the gold. Right, James?
That's right.
James brought back a real cream puffer.
Mine's special.
That Commando, it earned its name. It fought us hard, didn't it?
Yeah, all the way.
So there you go. We got something new. TikTok. So please like, tag, share, and follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on TikTok. See you next time.